It was a summer evening. Cristiano Ronaldo had taken a short break to recover from the fatigue of a busy season. He was spending his vacation in a luxurious seaside town. The golden hue of the sun stretched across the horizon, and the world had fallen into a peaceful silence. Ronaldo, aiming to stay unnoticed, wore a simple hat and sunglasses as he went for a walk on the beach. At that moment, something caught Ronaldo's attention. A child was playing with a round object made of old cloth a little further along the beach. The way the child kicked the ball with such passion fascinated Ronaldo. But there was something else. This child seemed more alone and quiet than the others. Driven by a sense of curiosity, he approached the child. "Hey, you look like a great football player. What's your name, little buddy?" Ronaldo asked. The child, not realizing he was facing a champion, looked up suddenly. "My name is Luis. I really love playing football," he said, his eyes shining with innocence. After hearing this response, Ronaldo looked at the cloth on the ground and the worn-out clothes the child was wearing. "Why are you playing here? Where's your family?" he asked. Luis's smile quickly faded. "I don't have a family. I stay at an orphanage. But when I come here and play football, I feel better," he said, looking down. These words deeply moved Ronaldo. He was reminded of his own childhood, the struggles he faced while developing his talent in a poor neighborhood. He saw his younger self in this child. "You love football so much. Do you want to be a professional footballer one day?" he asked, but it was clear from his tone that he already had a firm decision. Luis's eyes lit up for a moment. "Of course I want to, but it seems impossible." When Ronaldo sensed the child's helplessness, he gave him heartening words. "Nothing is impossible, Luis. But you have to work hard and believe. I promise you this. If you believe in your dream, I'll help you." These words mesmerized Luis for a moment, but he had to believe it could come true. At that moment, Ronaldo took out his phone and made a call. "Hello," he said to the person on the other end. "He has talent and needs a trial match. I'll send you the address right away." Luis looked at Ronaldo in shock. It was hard to believe this dream. Ronaldo knelt beside him and placed a hand on the child's shoulder. "Just believe, Luis. Just believe in yourself." Within a week, Luis was on the field for his trial match. Ronaldo was in the stands watching him. But there was a problem. Something unexpected happened during the match. Luis appeared to be injured. Don't forget to subscribe and like the video for more before continuing the story. Now we can continue the story. Luis's apparent injury created a moment of silence in the stadium. Everyone held their breath, but Cristiano Ronaldo, his heart racing, didn't hesitate for a second. He immediately ran onto the field and all eyes turned to him. "Luis, come on, get up, I want to see you," Ronaldo shouted as he ran to the child's side. Luis, in pain, was lying on the ground, but when he heard Cristiano's voice, he opened his eyes and tried to get up painfully. "I know the strength you have inside you, Luis. Come on, show me how strong you are." Ronaldo's voice was firm and encouraging. As Luis looked up at him, the determination in Ronaldo's face gave him a huge boost of energy. Though he wanted to stay on the ground a little longer, something inside him was changing. Luis decided to get up slowly. His steps were heavy, but the love and determination inside him gave him more strength with each step. Ronaldo's words had become a source of inspiration. "To achieve my dream, I need to overcome this obstacle," he thought. Ronaldo turned to the stands and gestured to support Luis. At that moment, thousands of eyes in the stadium were watching every move Luis made. Everyone was silent. Luis's determination had touched the hearts of everyone in the stadium. This was more than a moment. This was a real-life struggle. He regained control of the ball. He took it with ease, swiftly passing the opponent as if he were not feeling any pain. Like the wind. With every movement, he felt Ronaldo's belief in him. And then, Luis, right in front of the opponent's goal, took a shot and sent the ball into the net with an incredible strike. The stadium erupted in wild applause. Spectators were celebrating the unbelievable comeback made possible by Luis's fight and Ronaldo's support. However, Luis's greatest reward was the proud look Ronaldo gave him from the stands. Cristiano, while applauding the crowd, was showing his belief in Luis. Ronaldo, while watching the match, never took his eyes off Luis's every move. In that moment, his support felt like the most valuable gift he could offer. not just as a professional footballer, but as a human being. When the match ended, as Luis was walking off the field, Ronaldo came up to him, hugged him, and said, "This is just the beginning, Luis," he said. "Your story doesn't end here. Today is a turning point for you. One day, everyone will talk about your name. The road will be visible to not just you, but to everyone." Luis was spellbound by Ronaldo's words. In that moment, he realized that to make his dream come true, he needed to have even more belief. And yes, he was here because he loved football, but there was something else. His determination, his hopes, and the trust Ronaldo had in him. All these things had become the elements that changed the life of a child. Now, Luis's story echoed through the stadium. An orphaned child had set out to realize his dreams and was taking a step toward the professional football world. But this was just the beginning. Ronaldo's support and belief were shaping a child's future, giving him the courage to dream even bigger. Now, Luis was working harder every day in training, remembering Ronaldo's words and progressing stronger with every step. When he looked back, he realized how, once fighting with poverty and loneliness, he was now challenging the world as this little footballer, getting closer to his dream every day. And this story showed the power of something everyone longed for: helping others and believing in one another. At that moment, there was a message for children all around the world. Nothing is impossible as long as you believe in yourself. What about you? What can you achieve when you believe in yourself? Just one step can change everything. Remember, we all have the same power within us that Luis possesses. What matters is believing in it and taking brave steps when the right opportunities arise. This is possible, not just with the power of football, but with the power of being human. Thanks for watching the video. Don't forget to subscribe and like.